guardian wards can be our invisible shield, safeguarding everything around us. These magical barriers are practical, powerful, and accessible to anyone willing to work with the spiritual realm. But how do guardian wards work, and how can we create them? My name is Laura Graves, and this is Whispering Witchcraft. In an early episode, I'll talk about ways to level up your protection magic, and today I will talk deeper, specifically about guardian wards, and show you how to create one of them. This simple practice can become a meaningful part of your spiritual routine. So let's start it. So, what is a guardian ward? Here it is important to understand a larger concept of warding. Think of warding as putting an invisible barrier around your home, yourself, or anything you wish to protect. It's a protective form of magic meant to stop negative energy, harmful spirits, or even bad vibes sent from, let's say, not so well-intended people before they affect you. Different from magical wire traps, this kind of protection is active and always on duty to keep your space protected for these unwanted energies. For example, the banishing ritual, you are dealing with energies that have already entered your space. Warding is about prevention. It's like locking your door at night. You are ensuring that nothing unwanted comes in, so you don't have to deal with the mess later. Guardian wards are a specific type of ward, imbued with protective energy. They come in various forms. These wards serve as silent sentinels, keeping your space clear and safe. Now let's explore 3 different types of guardian wards that you can create. You can find countless more types, but I will talk here about the ones that I usually do on my personal practice. Each of these methods can be personalized, so feel free to adapt them to your own needs and intuition. As I always said here, I share my point of view and how I do my own things and my personal practice. Take this as an inspiration for your own work. First of all, let's talk about imbued items. So this is the practice of turning objects into protectors. Sometimes the simplest object can be our greatest protectors. This method involves selecting an item, something that is meaningful to you, and imbuing with this protective energy. It could be anything from a small figurine to a stone. This also is a good option for those who are not open about their magical practice. You can choose easily an object that can hide right under everybody's eyes without bringing any further question about why you have it. First, you choose the object, find something that resonates with you. It could be also, for example, a family heirloom. As I said before, a figurine can be an animal, a creature that you feel drawn to, or a special rock that you collect somewhere special for you. The connection between you and the object is the key here. After you find the object that you want to use, it is time to infuse with energy during the ritual. Focus your intent and energy into the object. You can also speak an incantation if you feel called to do so. It can be as elaborate or simple as you like. For example, you can say something around the words, "I call upon protection to bind this item with energy of safety and light, to guard this space and ward away all harm." After that, if you are using an object to protect your home, walk around your property, introducing the boundaries and showing it where to focus its energy. Imagine the object drawing a circle of protection around your space. Another option, it is plants and tree spirits. For those who feel drawn to the natural world, this is a very good way to partnering with nature. Working with plants and tree spirits can be a deeply rewarding experience. Trees and plants have their own energy and consciousness. First step, it will be spending time with the plant or tree that you have chosen. Whether it's a tree in your yard or a plant inside of your home, offer water, speak to it, meditate nearby. Let the relationship develop naturally. Personally, when it's possible, I prefer to use plants that I grow myself from seeds. But of course, this is not always possible. And this only is applicable to small plants, because if you're planting a tree, It will require few years for the plant to be at its full potential to serve as a guardian. After you building this relationship, it is time to ask the tree or plant if it is willing to act as a guardian for your home or space. This can be done during a meditation or a quiet moment outdoors. Explain what you are willing to do and how you would like to have their help to do it. You will find out that plants that are already bound to the space will gladly help you to protect the surroundings where they already live in. Working with plant spirits is a beautiful way to stay tuned with nature while strengthening your magical defense. The plant will naturally absorb or transmutate the unwanted energy. If you notice that your designated ward plant is showing signals of sickness, perhaps it's time to make a banishing work or create more wards to distribute better the overload work. And my third point, it will be the magical entities and spirits. If you're enjoying working with spirits, this is a method that might resonate with you. Some witches call upon land spirits, guides, animal spirits, or even create servitors. As normally happens with old trees or plants that are already bound with the surrounding, most of the land spirits will also be very open to help you to keep watch on the energies around the place. For animal spirits or personal guardians, it will depend on your connection with them and what purpose they have in your life. My spiritual team, for example, has different beings with different personalities, so it depends on me to understand what they are up to or not. But personally, this is my favorite method. It's based on my connection with them and the relationship bond that we create over the years. Also for me, this is the most effortless way to keep these wards always working because I am already interacting with them in a daily basis. Servitors are also a common form of this practice. They are magical entities created and programmed by the practitioner for a particular purpose. You can design them to protect your home, patrol your boundaries, or to guard specific places or people. First of all, you need to design your servitor. Think about what qualities you want your servitor to have. Be as specific as possible when crafting its appearance and role. Once your servitor is created, assign the task of protection. You can give instructions to patrol a specific area or stand guard in one place. It's important to make sure it knows exactly what to do. It's like a job description. Like any magical tool, servitors need to be activated and maintained. Servitors are highly customizable and can be as simple or complex as you like, making them a very versatile option for protection. Now that you create your wards, it's important to remember they are not set and forget. Just like any spell or protective measure, wards need regular maintenance to remain effective. For objects and plants, a good rule of thumb is to check and refresh your wards every few months. Pay attention how the energy feels in your space, and if you notice things feeling a little bit off, it might be time to recharge them. For spirits, guardians, and servitors, I like to keep a monthly offering. It doesn't need to be something complicated. Perhaps some fruits, water, candle, incense, but this will depend on your agreement with them. So keep that in mind. Guardian wards are more than just a protective tool. They are an extension of our magical practice, a way to keep our space, our loved ones, and ourselves safe from harm. I hope you found this helpful and inspiring. Remember, magical practice is deeply personal. What works best for you may differ for others. So feel free to experiment and find the methods that resonate mostly with you. Until next time, I am Laura Graves, and this was Whispering Witchcraft.